I'm Marnie, and I've been obsessed with documentaries.
And I'm Chrissy. I haven't, but I'm giving it a go.
We watch so you don't have to. Or maybe you do, and just want a completely fact-free synopsis.
Expect spoilers and tangents.
Because we're not here to educate.
We trade accuracy for entertainment every time.
This is the Gist Project.
Hey,
we're
this
back.
Is it. Yeah,
We're doing the thing
on a beautiful day
inside.
But we were able to look outside at the gorgeous day.
We are. Actually, it's still sunny. There's still color out there.
Yeah.
For now.
Looks like a little breeze if we look at the leaves blow.
Yep.
Stuff
what remains
only we
of them
can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, viewing and listening audience.
Yeah. And also in the apology camp, we can say this is not our favorite camera setup.
Oh, yes. So for the viewers,
yep,
you might not like the blurry background, or maybe you do. Let us know.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. It keeps us awake at night.
Yeah.
Is
Some of
it
us
this?
Awake?
Yeah. It does cause some angst, but you know what?
Minor.
We're going with it.
Yep.
We may have 6 people watch this.
Exactly.
So,
and maybe 3 of them don't mind.
You're right.
Maybe 1 loves it.
And in which case we want to know.
And maybe 2 are like, I can't even watch you 2.
Right.
Simply because of that non-focused background.
Yep.
So,
or the fact that Marnie changed vests and now no longer has anything to wipe her nose.
Oh, your tissue's gone.
It's gone. So we may see a lot of this.
Yeah. Well, when you're pumping it out like we are.
Yeah.
Episodes and episodes.
We've got shit to do.
Yeah.
Noses are going to run.
Outfits are going to change.
That's right.
We're pros.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're learning the thing as we're going. Okay, so we're doing it again. We're on episode 11, which could mean episode 2 or 3. We don't know.
No clue.
But tell me about the last week, Moon.
Well, for the people who are tuning in to see what I've crafted, it's a treat.
Whoa!
This is a series of triangles crocheted together to make a wrap. And I love a tassel.
Yeah, you do love a tassel.
So this is a first attempt at a project, this project, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the yarn is soft. Do you want to touch it?
Of course I do.
And it's just these 5 giant triangles. And Bobby kept going, what are you making now? And I'm like, another triangle.
Yeah.
And then he finally saw the vision come together.
Well, when you stitch it together, it's beautiful. And it is really soft.
It's so soft. It was very nice yarn to work with. I should have brought it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was this from Purim?
This yarn was not. This was ordered online. So I'm going to finally get to wear it. This shirt does say Brandy Carlisle, though.
It does.
I'm just going to tell the listening and viewing.
Do you want to show everybody kind of make it?
Well, I recently went to Red Rocks. If you're a fan of the pod, you know this.
Yeah.
That I got to see Brandy at Red Rocks. This was a shirt that I bought.
One of a couple,
but this is my only Brandy shirt.
True.
Because I was wearing a Brandy shirt there with a Brandy sweatshirt.
Hold on, I'm surprised of all the Brandy. I mean, how many Brandy Carlisle concerts have you been to?
I think honestly only 4.
Okay.
And I didn't buy a shirt at 2 of them.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe just 1.
We're catching up for last time.
I have a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and now a t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and it completes the outfit.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
It really works. And your house is always cold.
It sure
so
is.
There's reasons this works.
Well, we know that I live with polar bears, and
Yes.
they choose to keep it at approximately 65 degrees. If it weren't for me, it would be at 65, but it's at an even 69.
Oh,
which we could just riff on. I know. Oh, everybody's dream.
Yeah. Well, 67 is the new number, but nobody knows what that means.
No, you're right.
67.
67.
Gosh, wow.
What does that even mean?
We don't know.
Okay.
But neither do the children that say it.
Okay.
So 4-1 back at you.
Yeah. Dumb. So how long did it take you to make the soft shawl?
Weeks.
Okay.
I mean, this was a project that I put down and picked up, and because you can make this triangle at a time.
Yeah.
I'd bring one. So when we went to do college visits with Luce,
I
just had this in the car. Yeah. But the yarn
Doodly-doo-doo-doo.
was just so lovely to work with. So I got to put it online.
Yeah,
I've got to put a picture right up here.
right, exactly. Because my next question was, how do you know the quality of the yarn you are getting?
I don't, now that Joann's is closed, you can't just go finger yarn.
Right.
So I love fingering yarn when I can.
Do you stick it in the hole
Yeah,
and just kind of,
just touch it.
yeah,
Yeah.
go in that hole and wiggle
Upper
around?
left quadrant, a couple of up down strokes.
Yeah, exactly. which we've learned is the way.
Yeah. So when you say you don't learn anything from documentaries, you're lying to yourself.
That's true.
You do.
Yeah. Up, down, left quadrant.
How about you?
Well, spoiler alert, I do kind of have a crush on this rapper named Prof.
Oh.
Did I tell you about this?
No.
Okay. Well, it's actually a nice tie-in to where we'll go with this journey as it relates to Lilith Fair. But Prof is a kind of a underground unknown rapper. I say that I just learned of him this summer. Props to Kayla and James, who introduced me to this artist. And in one of his lyrics, and the title of the song, interestingly enough, it's called Bar Breaker. And I was like, what does that even mean? And I looked it up because he in his lyric, I'm not going to do this any justice. So for Prof fans out there, I'm sorry, but this guy has no bars. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, doesn't own a libation shop, doesn't like, what is doesn't have any bars mean? So I Googled it, and it means that it to not have bars is to lack lyrical quality.
Oh.
So apparently some of the haters out there said that Prof lacked lyrical quality. I disagree vehemently. I love his beats. And so I Googled that and learned it.
Let's put it on the playlist for when we ever start listening. Barbells. That's what that came to mind.
Okay, yeah, I like that. It's a good. It would be a good lifting song. It's called Bar Breaker by Prof.
And right, I mean the name could be implied for barbell.
Yes,
like we're breaking that too.
Exactly.
With our massive,
there's
massive weight.
So much to go on that. I also took a walk, and I came across a spurge hawk moth.
Oh.
I hope I haven't already talked about that.
No.
And okay, that's good, because I have had a couple of caterpillar run-ins that have been the highlights of my day.
And is this a caterpillar form, or this is?
It was in the caterpillar form, and it was tootling along.
Okay, what's it look like?
So it's about yay big, and it's black. It has white spots, and then it has these like red horns on it.
Oh, so it's not the black and brown guy.
Nope. Okay. He's not the hairy woolly this spurge hawk moth.
Yeah, okay.
He was tooling along on the trail that we walk on, and he was in the middle of it. So naturally I was like, you're going to get squashed, dude. Yeah. So we all stopped, meaning the dogs and I picked him up, and he immediately got into a curly ball, and I moved him to the side. I saved his life.
Yes, you did.
Essentially. And it turns out that I keep finding all of these caterpillars, and they're all moths.
Okay.
They're rarely butterflies.
Yeah.
Who knew? There were so many beautiful looking caterpillars that turn into moths.
I guess butterflies are not here anymore. Don't they all head down to Morelia, Mexico?
Yeah, at least monarchs.
Yeah.
What other kind of butterflies do we even have in Minnesota? I'm sure there are many, but
I'm sure there are. And maybe a butterfly expert can tell us.
Yeah, tune in and tell us. And also, I'll put the picture of the moth caterpillar up there as well.
Right here.
Yep.
Cool.
Where it's at. Yeah, so saw that. That was the kind of a highlight for me.
I can see why.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm breaking bars and saving lives.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So what are we here to talk about?
I love it. Lilith Fair. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
This show title, Lilith Fair, Building a Mystery, The Untold Story. Oh man. Okay, watched it on Hulu. The year the event took place. Lilith Fair took place from 1997 to 1999. This film took place in 2025.
Right. And for all of you out there, you will soon learn how there couldn't have been a better documentary for Moon.
I loved this one. I loved this one. When Tig and Cheryl talk about documentary when they had their show,
Yeah.
they talked about crying, right?
Yes.
Did it make you cry?
No, I didn't cry.
No, I'm so close. I've got multiple times that I've written down. Oh man, yeah.
Well,
just emotions.
The reason I say this is your documentary is like this genre of music, or I would say the predominant well-known facet of Lilith Fair is your genre of music, right? Like these are your gals.
Oh, this is definitely in my wheelhouse of music. I'm going to be honest though. This wasn't my music per se in 1990s.
Okay. It became your music.
As I aged.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it was going on 97 and 99, were you aware of Lilith Fair?
Yes.
Okay.
But like so many of we'll get into this, I think, but just the mainstream take on this, the riffs on SNL.
Yeah. Okay.
The just kind of that we are both from smaller towns in middle America and how this was a lesbian fest.
Yeah.
That I was influenced by that unknowingly.
Interestingly enough, it kind of had the opposite effect on me.
Okay.
Where I was like, I want to go to that. That sounds amazing.
At the time.
Yes, at the time, because it had this air of sort of goddess mystery, just sort of a movement. It was a movement, and I was desperate for a movement. So I didn't care what that movement was, but I could have also been swayed to go to Lollapalooza.
Sure.
Which we will talk about. So like when I think of where we would have been knowing who we are now, you would have been at Lilith Fair and I would have been at Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
Like Green Day, Mosh Pit, count me in. Limp Bizkit, fine. Let's do this. But now in 2025, here we are. These are your gals.
Yeah.
In full effect. What I found interesting is like they're still kind of doing their thing in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and that is, I think, one of the points of the movies is like this movie is like, these are women performers, but let's take the women part out of it. They're performers, and they have, this is their skill set. This is their job. They approach it just like any male would. Only we get to give them the title of woman, rock star, or woman performer.
And the fact that they're all doing it together has to, then of course, naturally, well, of course they're lesbians.
For sure.
Which is, so watching it, I had this air of like hope of, wow, they really seized a moment to say, I'm not going to be boxed in that corner. So it was started and founded by Sarah McLachlan.
Yep.
Who I'm going to be honest, like I can appreciate her music, but she's not my genre.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, she just came out with a new album and I've been listening to it.
Okay.
Before watching this documentary.
So there it is. Here we are embodied in our lenses. I can fully respect and appreciate her music.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, you've always said that about Brandy.
Yes, Brandy too. Like, what's funny is that as our cast of characters went on, we had Sarah, we had Sheryl Crow, we had Jewel, Tracy Chapman, all of these things. I was like, yes, appreciate. Erykah Badu came on, panty drop for me.
Oh, that
got me. And then Missy Elliott,
and Queen Latifah came out. Yeah.
Then they started. So what I loved is that it wasn't, and Indigo Girls, another group I wouldn't say are necessarily my genre. Certainly appreciate that song when they start jamming out.
Oh,
Head to the Mountains.
Emily and Amy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know the words, but I do like that song.
Yeah.
So Sarah started this because she was frustrated by the fact that there was the general perception that that two female performances couldn't be put together in a single
Right.
show.
Yeah. So she started touring, and I think she had said she'd really want like another
Paula Cole.
of Paula Cole for sure. But just like, what are the other ladies doing? Like,
Right.
wouldn't it be fun to have a friend to do this with, talk with, figure it out?
Yes.
And in comes Paula Cole. And Sarah, I'll also say, and it still seems like it, but Terry McBride, Dan Fraser, and Marty Diamond, they're her managers, producers.
Yeah.
These are the guys in the 90s that are supporting her doing this, which was like pretty darn cool.
I loved them. I also loved Danny's mullet.
Oh,
Did you see that?
I thought you were going to say plant.
Yes, he had some plants.
Somebody's got a gorgeous plant behind him.
You know,
I think it was actually Diamond. Did you catch that? Marty's plant?
well, let's see. I took a lot of notes on this one. And I drew a lot, but I was so into kind of the story that I wasn't actually documenting my plants quite as much.
Which is so funny because I thought the same thing, like, okay, this is for my job as a podcaster, but it was hard for me to take notes. I was such a fangirl.
Yeah.
Watching this documentary. But we're getting it done here.
Jewel had a rubber plant that I wrote down.
Okay.
And Ann Power had a nice ficus.
Yeah, there was somebody else who had a ton of plants.
Yeah, there was a woman who had I don't remember her role or her name, but she was surrounded by them, and I was like, oh my God, got to write that down. And then she wasn't really
shown much.
No, in fact, it was like the one. So she also included Suzanne Vega.
Yep.
Jewel, Liz Fair, who I was like, I don't know Liz Fair.
That's okay.
Do you?
It's not a person I've listened to a lot, but we'll be putting my playlist rotation now.
Okay, right. We're gonna go back. Yeah. Can we talk about the title of Lilith Fair and what it meant? Because I thought that was really cool.
I did too. So this Lilith is who?
Well, apparently Adam of Adam and Eve, his first wife.
Yeah.
How well documented is this? And by the way, this is of the Christian faith, and I imagine what is it called? The First Testament?
Yeah.
Where they start talking about this is where it all began.
Yeah.
That's as far as I know about Adam and Eve and the beginning of peoples.
But so basically we know Adam, I thought, just donated some rib.
A rib.
And then Eve poofed out of that rib.
Yep.
Makes total sense.
Right, of course.
But what Lilith is, or who Lilith is, was Adam's first wife, which I honestly have not read the Bible, so I don't know if that's actually in there. And I didn't even investigate it on the Google.
No, of course
not. Since
I'm
believing this.
We're just going to go with it.
Yeah.
We're going to go with it. And so Lilith apparently was Adam's wife and perhaps not born of his body, therefore was his equal and would not succumb to being subservient and or second best to him. She saw herself as equal, and because Adam said it's not good enough,
she's like, I'm out.
She left.
She leaves the garden.
Yeah. Now, what happened to this would actually be kind of fascinating to find out, like, okay, what of this person, what happened to her?
So he created a music festival.
Oh, yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
Well, and also, so that's the first part of the name. Who she got it from a friend of hers. Buffy, great name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Buffy the writer.
Another 90s.
Yes. Yeah. So Buffy Childerhouse gave her that name. And then Fair, I thought Sarah gave that a lot of thought, where it was fair and just. Mm-hmm. And also fair as in festival.
And like fair, like women are the fairer sex.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, there were 3. I'm glad I forgot the third, and I'm glad you brought that up.
No, it was really good. Because at the time they had said, there was shock jocks dominating the airways.
Yep.
They couldn't actually play back-to-back songs.
Or it would
female
typecast.
Songs. Yeah.
A radio show as being overly something or other. Yes.
Too soft.
Right. Now, okay, if you're having Jewel and then you have a Sarah McLachlan song back to back, that is creating a mood.
Yep.
I will admit, like that is creating a mood for me, but I wouldn't necessarily look at the radio station and say, "Oh, it's changed."
Well,
Especially if you follow up with jock jams or something.
okay, and here's the thing. Um, they kind of talk about this a little too. All of these women are not all playing like Sarah and Jewel.
Right.
I mean, the Pretenders with Chrissy Hynde, that's not soft.
Not at all. In fact, when she joined, she's like, "What am I doing with you bitches?" I
Yes,
think is what she said. She
exactly.
came in with a
Won
little
her
attitude.
over. Won her over.
Yep.
But it is. Bonnie Raitt and Sheryl Crow are similar, but they are not the same. So, and Erica Badu is
Oh,
definitely different.
yes.
So that's the other thing. It's like, okay, again, women in rock, period. It's all of you ladies, just so you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not separating out by genre or anything. So
Well, and in year one, it was a little focused in some of the similar sounds, with the
yep.
exception of like Cheryl. I think Bonnie Raitt may have
Mm-hmm.
been a part of it. So there were some deviations, but then I think the world called out that it lacked diversity.
Yep.
And Sarah, to her credit, was like, "You're right. We're going to do a better job." And she did.
Yes.
Enter Erica,
Missy.
Missy,
Yeah.
1998. So they
Yeah.
switched it up and they made it better. They made it different and they added, like, I wrote down somewhere, it doesn't even really matter what I wrote down because it's never really that all that, right? But I think in 1998 they went to 57 shows.
Yeah.
So 97, like in the 40s, 98, 57.
But they had like 98, they had 123 artists.
That's amazing.
And 90, I don't know if they said anything about 97, but 99 had 110. Also, they donated to charity, these shows did.
Right.
3.5 million in 1998. So like I was really quite impressed with all of this stuff I didn't know in the background.
Yeah.
And they had the Dixie Chicks, who are now known as the Chicks.
Okay.
They were there. I mean, the Sinead O'Connor, the list goes on.
It really does.
People who played at this show.
Can we also take a hot minute to note that it wasn't just kind of the founders of this. So there were the knowns, the Sarah McLachlan, the Pretenders, Sheryl Crow, Indigo Girls, Tracy, Erica. Then there were this group of, I would say, women who were not known. Nelly Furtado got her start there.
Yeah.
Maya got her start there. Christina Aguilera, where there was this kind of pivotal shift where it's also intended to bring visibility to other artists. And in fact, I don't remember who it was, but she had never sold a single art. Sean Colvin. Sean Colvin.
Yeah.
Had never sold a record, and then she won a Grammy.
Yes.
I mean, that goes to show the power of Lilith Fair.
Yeah.
And what it had with his viewers. And by the way, when I looked at the footage, there were a ton of dudes out there.
There were a lot of dudes. And there were a lot of people there. Like, this really did look like a amazing festival put on. Like, music festival. You think about all of that.
There were some dudes who actually I was like, oh, I would have hung out with them. Where they were. Did you see that bro shot where the dude, Polo Sport, and I would have been like, yeah.
Yep.
If you guys can appreciate this, like, then the whole world should, right?
Right.
Come on, man.
I just thought that that it was a good vibe at those festivals. Unfortunately, they got their bomb threats,
of course,
and a lot of pushback. And I think one of the we can talk about the Grammys.
Yep.
Where the 3 female artists, Sarah, Paula Cole, and Sean Colvin, were asked to do a medley of their songs.
Perform together. So R. Kelly, who isn't he the guy
who pisses on people?
Yeah. He's got his own thing. And there was another person. I'm gonna forget. It was a guy.
I also forget.
Okay. And then then these three, and they were asked to perform together.
Yeah.
Now, being a noob and completely outside of the industry, I'd be like, oh, cool, you're recognizing the power of our togetherness.
Right.
And then we kind of made it in Lilith Fair. This brings out my
Same.
speech impediment. Yeah, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
But now looking at it from their lens, where they're like, wait a minute, I got this Grammy on my own. She got her Grammy on her own. Now you want all of us to sing together? We can't have our own stand up?
Yeah.
That is really unfortunate.
I could see the frustration there.
Yeah.
I was also terribly frustrated when it was a big deal that Paula Cole lifted her arm and her armpit wasn't shaved.
Yeah.
And
Guess
then
what?
to
Mine
realize,
are rarely.
Yeah, the blowback on that and the jokes made on because of that, I was just like, man, that's mean.
Right. Yeah. It's, I feel like that is somewhat, I was desensitized to it because of social media now.
Well, but that's where I think it was like in the 90s, I probably was laughing at those jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, it's just so, it's not even funny.
Right.
Like you're making fun of her armpits. Like, I mean, was it Jay Leno that was like pretending to shine his shoes?
Yes.
Like that's just so far from actually being funny.
Right.
And it was at her expense.
Totally.
All because she didn't shave an armpit.
Right.
I thought that's really critical.
It was just yet another blow. They also invited a variety of charities and nonprofits to set up booths. So I think in the final year, I think it was in 99, they, through their charities, set up a village.
Yeah.
And in the village in the 99 era in Texas, they invited a Planned Parenthood, and there was tremendous blowback. So on top of having all of these organizations receive tons of money, they set up, I don't know, booths for attendees to visit, and Texas made a big deal out of Planned Parenthood. So I don't remember which band wore the shirt.
Joan Osborne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joan Osborne and her whole band basically said, I'm with Planned Parenthood in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to not sense the, a little bit of a feminist vibe with this, but it's also hard to not see how it isn't not fair as well. Like that these women and these artists would just be typecast.
Yeah.
Because they're women doing this thing. Would anybody bat an eye if Planned Parenthood was a part of a, male and female festival? Probably not.
I don't know.
Well, maybe Texas would have a problem with it.
Well,
I don't know. Texas, I'm not picking on you. It's just, I don't know. I guess they did.
Yeah. It was the venue. The venue itself did. And then there was another question asked, like from a different sort of opposite group than Planned Parenthood. And they were like, well, isn't it unfair we don't get to have a booth? And Sarah's like, I actually get to decide. It's my festival.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that answer too.
Totally. It also makes sense now, sitting here in 2025, like all of these things could not be true. Right? Like I think they tried in 2010 to bring it back.
They did.
Right?
Yep.
And as I recall, didn't go over well.
No. And I think things had shifted and changed by then. And like the way we consume our music.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I guess the way festivals and tours are set up.
Would you go to Lilith Fair right now?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would too.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd make you go.
Well, yeah. And I'd be like, is Erica Badu going?
Well, she probably would go.
Yeah.
It looks like she'd be up for another show.
I would hope so. Why don't we try to just get that going again? Maybe.
I don't know. Is it beyond that?
Well, let's talk about the producer.
Okay.
Did you catch it?
Oh, Dan?
Yes.
Well, he went right when he was 12.
Yes.
Yes, I did catch that. Yeah.
Rarely do I ever watch the credits
Yeah,
I'm sorry to all of the people who put these amazing shows and documentaries together. You can have minutes and minutes of rolling credits of all of the untold heroes as a part of these shows and our media. I happen to pay attention long enough to see his name, and I was like, oh, be still my heart. Dan Levy.
And he went when he was 12 or 13.
Yes.
With his dad.
Yes.
And he was not out of the closet at that time.
Do you recall in Schitt's Creek when Stevie had the poster of Sarah McLachlan?
No.
So in one of the episodes, of course, I watch these things on repeat. Yeah. We know this. Yep. She, the character David was invited to Stevie's house, and Stevie had a Sarah McLachlan poster, and he said, I see that you have a poster up. And she's like, don't make fun of Sarah McLachlan. And he's like, I never would.
Yeah.
And then brought up Lilith Fair. So to see him come in as not only an attendee and then to be the producer, I was like, this all makes sense. So if Dan, if you're out there, please stand this up again. Maybe he's making another go.
Well,
we'd go.
Yeah, we would go.
The Gist Project would be there.
Also, I'd go to the New Age one too, because they did show like Boy Genius. Olivia Rodrigo was in this.
Yes.
And now these artists are our kids are listening to. But like Olivia, my nieces Karen and Edith got to go to see her at Lollapalooza.
Oh.
And they love her. Nora too, of course.
So it was a name I didn't recognize, but I did see Chappelle Rowan.
Chapel. I love her.
Chapel.
Oh, Chapel Rowan.
Okay.
Yes.
She's the one with the pink ponies.
Yes.
Is that it?
Pink Pony Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
she'd be great. I would go to a new festival too.
Right. Exactly. It doesn't have to. So I think like one of the major takeaways for me is, okay, so a group of women want to get together and do something cool.
Yes. Period.
That's it.
Or you could even say a group of artists would like to get together and put on a music festival.
Yes.
And it is like,
Period.
Yeah. And because that is basically, and that is what this is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, but they're all women.
At the time, that was intentional.
And it still should be intentional.
It should be, but it doesn't have to be.
No, but it's just crazy that we have all sorts of music festivals all over.
Yeah.
And the majority are male-dominated performers.
Right.
I think that's just life.
Or if it's only men, nobody's batting an eye saying, this is like, how dare they?
Yeah.
And what kind of booths are they having there?
Exactly.
Right? Nobody's thinking about that.
And maybe they are, and there are no, I just feel like you're right. The fact that this was all women and they were terribly successful at this, I think made people be like, wait, what's happening here?
Yeah.
There's something wrong here because it's all women doing what they want to do. And
how dare they?
And they're bringing joy to the masses.
Right.
In fact, didn't they say like, it was incredible that a mom would buy a ticket for herself to a music festival?
Erykah Badu brought her baby out there.
Yes.
And it was clear that she had just had the baby because her body hadn't gone back to her normal little tiny svelte self.
Yeah.
You know, like she had all of the trappings of a recently pregnant woman.
Yep.
And she was on stage like belting it out. Now, granted, baby was covered, which it probably made sense because it was pretty loud.
Yeah.
But like, yes. And then as the documentary went on, you saw more kids.
Yeah.
You saw men there. It wasn't just women, and it
wasn't just lesbians.
No.
I mean, and that's where I think there was a thought too.
The stigma.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 90s stigma was that this was like a lesbian fest with unshaved armpits.
Katie, my sister, and I, we went to Brandy together once in Bayfield. And we are sisters, but we always make the joke, boy, there's a lot of sisters here today.
Yes.
Because I just think that's funny. But
yeah. Well, I mean, if somebody mistakes you for that,
yes,
so be it.
That's what we think.
Yeah. I mean, we could be a couple. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Nope.
Not going to judge.
No judgment here.
What's interesting about this podcast, this documentary is halfway through, I did have to pause it. I don't remember why, probably to pee.
Mm-hmm.
But halfway through the documentary, I thought, okay, when is it going to start to go bad? Like there's usually
Sure.
like some sort of tension, right? Because I was feeling too floaty and good. And sure enough, it was, well, as good as this was and as much traction as we made as artists and as much fun as we were having. I loved hearing about how none of the doors were shut. Nobody was a prima donna about this. They were all like jamming out behind the scenes like that in and of itself with zero vested interest and not a dog in this fight. I was like, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, and I think that Jewel had pointed out that vibe shift changed when the Indigo Girls came on board. Amy and Emily. Like, who wants to do a song together?
Yeah, let's have some fun
and
here.
Like, that's my favorite thing about a concert is, oh, you're gonna do a song with the other person?
Yeah,
like, bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
When Brandy did Alanis Morissette's Uninvited with Luscious at Red Rocks, that was amazing. Sorry, that's not on the documentary. I saw that with my eyes.
Yeah, well, click and caught on video, perhaps.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Video?
Yeah, video. Maybe.
Filmed
it.
Digitally caught. Well, you're right. I haven't been to a concert in a long time, intentionally. They're too loud. But I would imagine it's really exciting when they all come together and do the thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So in this one, they do have Brandy Carlisle on there.
They do. She was an attendee as well.
Yes.
Similar to Dan Levy. She was up in the nosebleeds and she said she was 10 years old.
She, I don't know. She then later, because this was at the Gorge. That's the show she went to.
Yeah.
Then later, she performed at the Gorge in 2022 and had Sarah come out.
And I think she said this was Sarah's project or Sarah's. She gave some major
that was
credit to Sarah. Like this was her beginning and everything that she's all about.
Yeah. So that was so cool to me, and I wish I was there.
Yeah, I know.
There was a lot of, I wish I was there.
I know.
Like Sinead O'Connor's dead.
Is she?
I think so. Oh no, or Dolores is from the Cranberries.
We need to Google these things.
We'll Google it.
Because I think you're right. I feel like it was due to a cancer.
I am,
but I might be making that up.
If we talk about, seeing her out there.
Yeah. So, out of curiosity,
yeah,
was her shaved head like intentional?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she always keep it shaved?
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think my mom was a big Sinead fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember she would blast that cassette tape.
Okay.
Just blast it in the car. So that was a big one for me.
Was Dad with Jim Johnson in the car? Okay.
No.
Okay.
In fact, if you listen to the album I'm specifically talking about, it has Nothing Compares to You.
Oh, sure.
Of course. But The Last Day of Our Acquaintance, really good song.
Yeah.
It says people are breaking up.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to blast that.
Yeah.
So Sinead was a part of your childhood?
Yes, she was.
Okay. I had Milli Vanilli.
Oh. I mean, Sarah's, now I'm going to Surfacing CD. I did own that. And boy, there were plenty of mornings where I got ready for school.
Listening to Sarah?
To Building a Mystery. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was part of it too. But I'm going to say that as an adult, I appreciate these ladies, their music more than I did back then.
I was listening to DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you saw my blinker bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Okay.
Obviously, Poison and all of the things we shouldn't be talking about or listening to when we're 12.
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli, Vanilla Ice. And these were all pumped loudly on my dad's speaker. Okay. So I feel like there's always one musically inclined parent.
Yeah.
It was my dad. So we listened to what my dad listened to, which
Well,
was in that genre.
my dad was too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just when he wasn't with, we got to listen to Sinead O'Connor and Bette Midler.
Got it.
Two big ones in my childhood. He really tried to instill classical music on us. And then on other times we were listening to like, I guess I would call it classic rock now.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's what it was then too, I guess.
With my mom, we got NPR.
I also got a little NPR too.
A lot
Garrison Keillor, did your parents?
Yeah, yes. It was mostly like car talk.
Oh, my parents were Garrison Keillor fans.
Was that the Prairie Home Companion?
You
Okay,
bet.
so yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
you
I did
bet.
watch or listen to that.
Yeah.
I mean, which isn't a bad thing, but like road trips with my mom were at the time I was like, oh, this is just I want to gouge my eyes out.
Yeah.
Now, guess what I listen to?
NPR.
Yes. Yes, and all of the shows, but they've changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of car talk because you can Google that shit.
I know.
Right?
But
You
that
don't
was
need
a good
them.
show.
It was.
Yeah.
I will hand that to my mom, but
Yeah.
otherwise we were listening to rap music about sexual connotations.
Kate usually, it's funny because Katie didn't like us to listen to music all the time or have any joy in the car. And now she is Miss Music.
Yes, she is. She
She's
is
a
Miss
concert
Concert.
goer. Yes. So she should have been a guest on this one.
Yeah, she should have. Wait, why wouldn't she want to listen to music?
I don't know. My mom had Tylenol when she was a baby.
That's it. There
That's
it is.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
she just didn't like. I mean, it was like if we were singing, especially if we
Well-
were enjoying said music, we had to turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with her there unless you're screaming to Alanis Morissette.
Well, that was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I also don't want to hear. Can I tell you one of my massive pet peeves?
Yeah.
Okay. You're shopping. You're going about your business. You're getting groceries, whatever. And you're being followed by somebody who is humming or singing.
Oh, what? Who is doing this?
A lot of people do. A lot.
Oh.
Like, or singing. If there's a loudspeaker and some music that's just meant to keep you slightly above board.
Yeah.
Or white noise so that you don't hear people sniff or cough or whatever. And somebody's singing along to it. I hate it.
Okay. No.
Or if you're at a clothing store and it's on the loudspeaker, probably a little too loud in my opinion, and that person sifting through the racks is also humming along, hate it. I hate it.
How do you feel about music at Well and Company?
I can't not think about the song that it's based on.
Oh, I love it.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
And I've never done it, but I just want to just say
Sing.
Nope, I want to say prove I know what this song is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Well and Company, we get our facials there.
Yes, and it is amazing. So
yeah.
the music, like my reaction to the music, not indicative of my love of that place.
But
and the people.
They play what do you call this?
The instrumental version of
popular songs.
Yes.
And sometimes it's like, what is this one? And I just want to say it.
Why don't you just say it? I think you should.
I don't want to start a game.
Okay. Yeah. Or talk during your facial.
And I don't want to lose. What if I'm not right?
Well, that would mean that somebody would have to go and either
somebody'd
Shazam
have to know I'm playing the game.
Right.
And that
so you just play it with yourself.
The game too. Yes. And it's the most relaxing. It really is. I am just
Wait, so you just sit there and do nothing during your facial?
Yes. I wait. Sabrina was like, do you want your phone? And I'm like, no. And I just am like, what song is this? And then I kind of sing along in my head.
Okay.
Not out loud, but in my head.
Yep.
And 45 minutes goes by. I think I probably end up snoozing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm talking the entire time. The entire time.
I'm doing a DMK enzyme, so it's drying. So she's not in there.
Yeah, okay,
so I'd be
got it.
Considered crazy.
Yeah, that's true. While your face is starting to build its own heartbeat.
Yes.
And if you were talking to yourself, you're right. Like that would mean that you're taking drugs.
But, usually I'm distracting myself with everything in the world. And I thought, Friday, oh my gosh, I'm actually having the quiet time.
Yeah.
that was suggested so long ago.
Right. I mean, it isn't really quiet time if we're listening to music.
But you're right. But I'm not,
It's not with the lyrics, and you're
no.
not tuning out,
And
and it's
that's
not
where
a
I
book.
thought of, well, we should mention how Marnie looks for plants.
That's
where I was like, oh, we should be just a little bit more real with this. Like, what are we actually doing?
Oh, you had a creative breakthrough.
Because it was quiet time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were not consuming it. So that, okay. You weren't consuming anything. You were playing the game in your head, but that was
winning.
Winning.
Yeah.
Interludes of creativity.
Yeah.
Which was amazing.
It's the goal.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did your face feel after?
Fine. I just look at the youth.
Yeah. Look at that glow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An adult acne.
Well, as we all battle through it. So, I mean, they did try to recreate coming back to our show. They tried to recreate it. It didn't take off. But maybe between Brandy and Dan Levy, we can see this thing again. And it sounds like we'd both go.
Yep.
Any public service announcement that you have for this show?
Oh, gosh. I wish I would have thought of a really good one.
Yeah.
Did you think of a good one?
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing more of Erykah Badu. Like, that was a blast from the past that I got really excited about. So my public service announcement is, let's go back and look at these artists and see what they have been doing. Because as children of the 90s, again, as stated in our trailer and as we've made clear all along, we're 40-something, edge millennial X women, and these are the artists of our past. How can we support the artists of our future? Well, you're doing it already. You're really doing it. You're going to it.
I thought the same thing because Rainbow Kitten Surprise came out with the new album, Bones, on this past Friday. And I asked Mary, I said, how do you support an artist? Because I have a subscription to Apple Music, so I just listen to it.
Yeah, you're not buying the CD. You're not getting any merch.
Like, do you have to buy a record then? So anyway, that's what I had thought. Well,
there you go.
Record player.
That is actually a public service announcement. We need to figure out how to support our artists in a new way in this digital world we're living in. So it's less of a public service announcement and more of a call to action.
And maybe some people listening are like,
duh, we already knew that. Yeah. Remember how you guys didn't even know how to set up a fucking podcast? Like, we did that in our sleep.
Oh, you dipshits.
It's
Here we
fine.
Go. Wow.
Well, we'd go, so please do it. That's the gist of the Lilith Fair by Moon and Mars.
Loved it.
Yeah, I did too. All right, next time. Okay. Well, there you have it. You may have picked up on a fact or two.
Or just convinced yourself you did.
Either way, that's the Gist Project. Never educational, but always entertaining.